how to gamble safely. That is the topic of today's video, and it's not because of me wearing Las Vegas stuff, which is ironic that today I wore only Las Vegas stuff, but it's because this car, even though it has a head gasket leak and it's dangerous, the engine could go and that's it. I would be left strangled wherever this happens with just a car without an engine, because head gasket leak is basically engine not only burning the gasoline but also water from the cooling system, which is not good. Once again, it could destroy the engine. But this is a safe gamble because I only paid $650 for this car because of that issue. So if anything happens to this car, it's fine. Like, I don't mind, losing the $650 because I know I can part this thing out, or I can sell it for parts, or whatever it is. Like, I'm more than confident that I will not lose money purchasing this car. And that is why I wanted to talk about, making a safe gamble. Like, how do you gamble safely? And that's exactly what I want to talk about today, because to be honest, I think life is a gamble. One of the best examples is a relationship. That girl that you're dating or that you're looking to date, what are the odds of her becoming your wife, of her having your kids? Well, let's not talk about that because that's easy. But what are the odds of her staying with you, of her being your wife? The odds are, like, I don't know, a lot of things that matter whether or not she will stay with you. And that's what I'm trying to say. Like, life is kind of like a gamble. I mean, you being born, you know how crazy the statistic of like someone being born is? Like 1 out of 1 billion cells. Like, it's a gamble. The whole life is a gamble. The creation of this universe is a gamble. Like, everything is a gamble, which is a perfect video for me to cover because I love like crazy topics like this. People driving on the roads, what are the odds of them being hit by another car? The odds are actually extremely high, but for some reason it doesn't happen because everyone drives safe. That's why insurance is making a bunch of money from cars, is because driving a car is a gamble, and there's a lot of X factors, a lot of other cars that are driving and could hit you, and therefore you need insurance. That's why insurance is a must, because of the gamble that you take driving a car with thousands of other cars on the streets. You never know what can happen. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, gamble is everywhere. Like, you moving places. Like, what are the odds that you actually gonna like where you move? That you gonna actually find friends? That you gonna find a good job? That you will be happy where you move to? It's all a gamble. Life is a gamble, except when you have a filter. That gamble is I'm looking at myself but I should be looking at around the camera. When you have a filter, the gamble is much more manageable. And the filter you can set for many things. For the car, for example, the only filter that I had, it had to be a BMW. I love BMWs, and I think I will always love them. This is my 4th BMW. I owned 4 cars. I don't think I will keep this one because of the problem that it has, but it had to be a BMW. Like, I'm sticking to them, I'm trusting in them, like, even though they are faulty and stuff like that, but I don't really care what other people think. So some filters, they require your confidence, like that you know from yourself. And plus, this is a 2003, so for people thinking that BMWs are unreliable, just look at E90 engines. I think this one is 45, E45. Look at those engines. Those last like a lifetime. The previous that I had, the Z3, that engine is known to go for over 1 million miles. Like, BMW has created some badass engines way back, so they're good cars, and I've been sticking to 2000 cars. Like, my first one was 2007, second was 2009, this one third was 2001, the Z3, and this one is 2003. So I'm sticking to that year frame, and that was my filter basically. Like, I'm sticking to only BMWs, but only of those years, because those years are known to be the best engines. But back to the thing that I was saying about me, buying this car and almost like gambling, because who knows what can happen. I'm not worried about this car going bad. Like, this car is going to be way better than riding a bus, riding Uber, and only for $650 any day. Like, even though this car has an issue that once again could blow the engine, and that's it, I'm done. At that point, I would have to tow the car and somehow get rid of it. Nobody will buy this car for more than 600 basically. So see, like, even if this car doesn't run, I can still sell it for what I bought and break even. And that's what I'm trying to say, is like, manageable risk, safe gamble, whatever you want to call it. It is possible. One of the best examples, one of the best things also about this topic is only put down what you are ready to lose. Don't put down all of your savings into something that is a gamble. Stocks, for example. Don't put all of the money into stocks when they fluctuate up and down. Stocks is a gamble. So that's that. Just wanted to share my experience, and yeah, it's a gamble that I'm taking, but it's a safe bet. Just make safe gambles in life, because that's what life is all about for the most part. Sometimes you get lucky. That's why I love this hat. It says "Live Lucky." Live lucky is not a joke. Most of success, or not success, I don't want to cause too much controversy, but if you ask any successful person if they would become that successful again, they would probably say probably not, because luck had something to do with it. And that's another topic for another video, because obviously luck is not everything, but luck is just God speaking to you that you're on the right path. That's the way I see it, and I can elaborate more on that, let's say, in the next video. Once again, luck is universe, angels, God, whatever you want to see it as, is speaking to you, the creator, because we're not alone. Come on, like, are you actually thinking that we came out of nowhere? No, that's not true. So it's God, creator, universe, anything you want to see it as, is speaking to you that you're on the right path. and it's helping you with a thing called luck. So live lucky, the way I see it is make the right decisions, make the right bets, make the right gambles in life. Thanks.